It's a bright sunny day here at the A.C.E.S ranch. Whatever this allergy is getting better. It looks worse, but it's getting better for those of you who are concerned. Today I want to talk a little bit about what you would give up, because for every person who wants to do something bigger in life, they have they have to give up something. They have to go through a struggle of some sort. That's just how it works. In order to achieve the greater goals that you have to give up something. One example is this, and I really try not to do very much political stuff. Some of you might think I do here, but in the state of Iowa, they are pressuring farmers to give up part of their land so that corporations who are going to get a lot of money from this project can lay down a pipe that transports CO2 gas, liquid form CO2 gas under really high pressure through their farm fields. And they are pressuring people to the point of using eminent domain to try to take their property. Here's my place. Those farmers have already given their lives to raising crops that do things for the greater good. They have given their lives to protect that soil. They've given their lives to their farm to raise crops so that those crops can go on to do bigger and better things. Let's face it, I mean, there's a lot of corn in Iowa, but I don't think people eat that much corn. And much of that corn probably goes to animal food, in particular probably dog food. But the other part is a lot of it's used for fuel. A lot of it is turned into ethanol and used in fuels for automobiles. And that seems like one of the best ways to use corn, because corn's not a great food. That said, I think those farmers have already sacrificed. They've already made the decision to be dedicated to that process. Animal chiropractors dedicate a large portion of their time to learning, to training, to becoming accepted. That's the equivalent of a master's degree, and probably even more in some places. And then they go on and they sit for a really intense exam. And many of them, even though they're super well prepared, come away from that exam feeling as if they failed, only later to find they survived it and they passed. So that's a big sacrifice. Their families have to sacrifice because they are intensely studying, they're diligently working to get through their learning curve. And so, like farmer families, these students' families also become part of that process. Any farmer knows, and anyone who's grown up on a farm knows, that if you were raised on a farm, you were the workforce. You were part of, the people who achieved that goal. It doesn't matter where your farm is on the globe. If you were raised on a farm, you became part of the workforce. That's a great place to be. It teaches you work ethic. It teaches you how to care for others. It might be for the animals. It might be for the plants. It might be for those people you're serving. It also teaches you how to manage things successfully, to solve problems that are challenging, and to be a benefit for the greater good. It's a great way to get exercise and sunshine and healthier food as well. If you're an animal chiropractor, you get a lot of those things too, because animal chiropractic is a pretty physical thing. there's a lot of mental acuity you have to have, and there's a lot of physical aspects to it. It's not that you have to be big and strong. It's that you have to be able to guard yourself so that you don't get hurt. And we train doctors in a lot of safety procedures here at Animal Chiropractic Education Source so that they can continue to work for many, many years and provide that service to their patients and clients. If you are a veterinarian or a chiropractor and you have yet to add animal chiropractic to your practice, find us at animalchiropracticeducation.com. Join us for Intro to Animal Chiropractic, October 23rd, a complimentary webinar that will help you understand part of the mental aspects that go into creating an amazing animal chiropractic practice. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com.